With a boom in cultural campaigns like Veganuary and Meat-Free Mondays, plus loads of our favourite foodie hotspots jumping on the animal-free bandwagon, shout out to KFC and Greggs, it's never been easier to drop meat from your diet. In 2020, almost 500,000 Brits gave up eating meat, and millions more plan to do so over the next year. Which begs the question, will vegans take over the world, or at least the UK, by the end of 2021? Here at Finder, we were curious to know more. So in our latest study, we peel back the packaging of the UK's top diet trends and take a look at the true cost of going meat-free. Our survey revealed that around 14% of the UK population, around 7.2 million people, currently don't eat meat in their diets. Of that 14%, vegetarians represent the majority, accounting for 6% of the overall group. Pescatarians are closely followed at 5%, while vegans accounted for just 3% of our plant-based pioneers. But despite being in the meat-free minority, veganism is showing the biggest statistical shift out of the three. In the last 12 months, the number of vegans in the UK has almost doubled, and our survey predicts around 2 million more people could make the switch before the end of 2021. That's an increase of 132% more vegans in the UK before the year is out. In fact, if all the people we surveyed stick to their diet plans, whether vegan, veggie or pescatarian, a whopping 13.7 million Brits could be meat-free by the end of 2021. So, not exactly taking over the world, but impressive nonetheless. But before you start snatching up meat-free stocks, bear in mind that in 2020 we found that only 9% of people actually stuck to their diet plans. If that sounds like you, I can recommend stockpiling some vegan sausage rolls or getting your local KFC on speed dial to see you through the slumps. Accounting for over 7 million Brits, we wanted to take a deeper look at who these meat-free folk are. Maybe there's even one in the same room as you right now. Our survey found that the lads are leading the charge with 262,000 more men than women currently choosing not to consume meat. Assuming both men and women stick to their dietary guns, by the end of 2021 there'll be almost 1.2 million more men than women who adopt a meat-free lifestyle. Generationally, we found that nearly 26% of Generation Z, that's kids born between 1997 and 2012, wait, there are actual kids born after 2000? Planned to follow a vegetarian, pescatarian or vegan diet in the year ahead. Around 15% of millennials and Gen Xers said the same, with just 5% of baby boomers keen to jump on the trend. Too busy being able to afford houses and avocados, I guess. Just kidding. Aside from losing the respect of a few close-minded carnivorous friends, going meat-free can also have a serious impact on your bank balance. Compared to a meat-inclusive diet, our survey found that a vegetarian diet could save you just under £500 a year on groceries. Pescatarians, however, are only looking at a saving of £29 a year, while going vegan will actually set you back £71 compared to a diet that includes meat. Sure, vegan alternatives aren't cheap, but the sense of superiority is priceless. If everyone sticks to their diet plans, Brits could spend upwards of $7 billion on vegan diets, $8.1 billion on pescatarian diets, and $9.2 billion on vegetarian diets by the end of 2021. With 6.5 million people set to go meat-free this year and a population of over 66 million, who knows? Maybe by the end of the decade, we'll all be converted to a vegan lifestyle. For full research into our 2021 diet trends, head to finder.com/UK. Links are in the description below. And keep an eye out for our next myth-busting study into some of the UK's most intriguing trends. If you enjoyed this video, hit this button to subscribe to our channel or stay tuned for our next video just here. Thanks for watching.